Good evening and happy Saturday night. My name is Vinny K and I'm going to be playing some old school Atari arcade and console games tonight in this late Saturday night retro game evening. First time, long time. I'm going to be playing a few games here. I'm going to kick things off, just warm things up here with one of my favorite games. This was actually one of two games that, when I was little, when we got the Atari 2600, the packing game was Combat, right? We got that game. Of course, you need two people to play that. I mean, I loved Combat, but you need two people. But the other game we got when we got the 2600 was Air Sea Battle. So, one of my favorite games on here that I'm going to go right to right away is Shooting Gallery. We're just going to play a little bit of Shooting Gallery. And then I'm going to play one game just to warm up. And then I'm going to be playing some arcade games. Arcade and console versions of both Tempest and Centipede. I got a few different versions and we'll be playing those. But for now, let's play some Shooting Gallery. Here we go. And if you're here checking this out on the live play or the replay, I will say thank you for checking it out. I've been on YouTube for over 20 years. I don't have a huge following or anything, but we could all change that if you want by hitting like and subscribe. I like to build my channel even after 20 years. Because I like to just have fun with it. I don't go too crazy. I play video games. I'm also a musician, guitar player. I also play keyboards. I did two other videos tonight. Playing guitar in one video. Jamming out some guitar. And my last video I just made about an hour ago. Me playing some synthesizer jams on my Korg micro key. But for now, I'm doing my other passion, and that's video games. And I grew up with Atari. Love my Atari. Arcade, consoles, 2600. I had the 5200 when I was a little older. When I was 13, 14, I got the 5200. I loved it to death, even though the controllers were kind of ass. The games, the graphics were, I still loved it. I still loved it. So I still got some 5200 stuff on here. But tonight I'm mostly going to be doing the arcade stuff. And I think I'm going to do probably Centipede 2600 after I play the arcade version. And with Tempest, I don't have a 2600 version, but I think there's like a Jaguar version on here. So we'll be trying that out. This game's about to end here. Pretty high score. 64, not bad. Not bad. Alright, let's get the hell out of here and play some real games. I'm going to move on to Tempest. One of my favorite games ever. Yeah. Here we go. It's going to play from the beginning and see how far it can go. This is one of my favorite games ever. Can never go wrong with Tempest. Of course, it's best played with the paddle. I don't have one of those as I'm playing on my PS4. So I'll do my best with the joystick and stuff. course, I used to play with my mouse. I have it on my computer as well, where I play with my mouse. But this will do, playing with the PS4 controller. Because when I first got on the computer, back into Atari retro games, I played the shit out of Tempest, because as a kid I couldn't go that far into the game because you had to have a lot of quarters to get really far because the game is really difficult. So when I got it at home, I was able to get as far as the yellow, kind of turn over the game and get to the yellow levels. You go from blue, this is blue, and once you get through all the different levels, it turns around and you start over at red. The levels turn, the thing turns red, and then if you go again, they're yellow. It took a very long time. You have to use continues to do that too. Where you do the continue. I think Tempest is one of the first games to allow you to continue the games. So, but that was a long time. That was about, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago when I did that. So I haven't played Tempest in quite a long time. Anyways, if you're just stopping with me, stopping by, check it out, I thank you. Yeah. And feel free to share, like, subscribe. And, tell me what are some of your favorite games on Atari. Of course, my passion for video games started with Atari. Actually, went before that. I go back to Pong, man. I started with Pong. I got hooked on video games with Pong, and then eventually my family got an Atari 2600, and the rest is history. My obsession began. Used to play the shit out of the 2600, 5200. Used to play the arcade games. If I had $1, I'd go up and play a video game. Up at the, wherever I could find a place that had them. Used to go to a place called the Sub Base. That's where they had most of the games. It would be the Sub Base restaurant. Or Modell's used to have video games. Pretty much every store would have at least one. It would be a deli or a drugstore. They'd all have at least one game, and I would discover lots of my favorite video games. Even if they had one game, that game like Kicks. Remember the drugstore had Kicks, QIX, and I fell in love with that game. It's still one of my favorites of all time. But yeah, great stories behind a lot of these games. Anyways, I'm going to shut up and play for a while. Feel free to comment. Tell me maybe where you're coming from. Maybe you're from somewhere in another part of the world or USA. I'm in Virginia myself on this Saturday night. And welcome to the Vinny Caster YouTube, where I'm playing retro Atari games. Yay! Here I'm playing Tempest. Up next, I'm going to play some more Tempest on the, I think it's the Jaguar. This is the Atari 50 collection, and it has the arcade version. But it also has the Jaguar version. I think it's the Jaguar or the Lynx, one of them. And that one's trippy. It's really cool. They take it to a whole nother level. But after Tempest, I'm going to be doing some Centipede. And if I have time, I might do some Haunted House as well. The new version. I'm still learning how to play it. I beat the first level. We'll get a little bit of that last. Haunted House. The revisited remake. That's included on this Atari 50 collection. That's the reason I bought it, actually, was for Haunted House. That's the reason I bought it. But then I realized, wow, it has all these other games. This is awesome. It's awesome, baby. Gotta watch out for these spikes. If you don't work on these spikes here, these green lines, when it comes time to end the level, they can really end your game real quick. Avoid spikes. Woo! This game has some really wild shapes. When you get up higher in these levels, they got a figure 8. I think the last one is a figure 8. And that's crazy. That level's crazy. I love how when you beat certain levels on the continue, you get a whole bunch of points. Alright, now it's starting to get somewhere. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. I haven't played Tempest in so long. Too bad they don't have the paddle for the PS4. These games like Tempest and Breakout, I love the sound it makes when you get an extra guy. But yeah, it would be great if they had a paddle for these modern game retro thing. Breakout, Arkanoid, Tempest, Pong. There's a few other games, but those are the main ones that use the paddle back in the day. Of course, Tempest had the one that spun like all the way around, which is really cool. I love the cabinet for Tempest has some of the best cabinets. Beautiful, beautiful cabinets. Great sound effects. This is definitely one of my top 5 of video games of all time. Is Tempest. And it's just so amazing. The Vectrex and graphics, vector graphics, really cool. One moment, please. I'm gonna play some more Tempest in just a minute. Just wanted to share this with some friends to let them know I'm streaming. Mm-hmm. How do I know? All right. I'm coming back in just a moment. Hey. All right. I'm about to come back. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry for the delay. Coming back. Play some more Tempest. Here we go. Here we go. I just wanted to share my thing out. Maybe get some, a little bit of an audience going, maybe. See if my friends respond, get into the chat. Tempest! Oh shit. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. A lot of buggers on this one. Let's see if I get to